Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. I have some really effective tips and my take on how to stand out as a student teacher. I highly recommend these because they've really helped me for my classroom experience and have really given me a greater perspective on education as a whole. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button and like this video. So the first tip I highly recommend for you is to have a hard work ethic. This means you should learn from those who have much more experience than you. Ask questions, be present, put in more effort, go the extra mile. I do have a free resource down below for you guys that I made, which has some helpful questions that you can use to have some classroom experience and really get perspective on being a student teacher. And when you're gathering experience from others, really show gratitude when you're learning from others and make sure that you go beyond what is expected of you. My second tip that I strongly recommend is that you should be open to new ideas and challenges. Be willing to collaborate with your mentor teacher, adapt and be patient with yourself. Remember that your mentor teacher was once a teacher themselves, so listen to their advice, collaborate, and be genuine. The next thing that I recommend is that you be prepared. When planning for lessons or observations, plan in advance. Have a backup plan if you have extra time or if you're running out of time. Save everything and stay on top of your planning, organizing and assignments like for the Ed TPA and teacher portfolio. Take pictures and videos of everything, but make sure that you have consent from everyone first. Don't procrastinate. The last thing that you want to do as a student teacher is procrastinate. If anything, try and get ahead. Teach, observe, and reflect daily. Keep it consistent and keep it on repeat. Have a growth mindset. You won't be perfect because you are learning, but you can use those moments as teachable ones for yourself. Keep striving to grow, but don't be overly critical. I have the tendency of being too critical with myself, and something that I've really learned as a student teacher is it's okay to make mistakes because you are learning as a student teacher, and this is really your first time of being in a classroom and kind of, taking the lead on things. Be honest and direct with yourself. And again, always listen to your mentor teacher, your university mentor, and others. For WGU, you will have a team of mentors to really help you, especially when you begin to do observations. Reflecting is really just an excellent practice for students and even you as the teacher. When I say appearances, I don't just mean clothes, although they will set the tone for your teaching style and performance. It could also land you a job while you're doing hours because not just your mentor teacher will be watching you, but maybe even the principal and some administrative faculty. So dress professionally, but also act professionally. Don't gossip, try not to ruffle any feathers. Be confidential when it comes to students and the school's information. Model the right behaviors for your students. Smile, kind of show that you're excited to be there. And make sure you show up early or on time. When you're a student teacher, it's important to take criticism with humility. Remember that they're trying to help you grow and learn, again, from their experience. So use it well and to your advantage. Just show appreciation when your mentor teacher gives you feedback or constructive criticism, or even if you're asking, how am I doing? That really sets you above others. Having a context is a plus. Not only is it great to build your experience with professional development, but it can go a long way in succeeding overall. And it can help you build long-lasting friendships with others. Student teaching will wear you down. I'm not going to lie, there's been times where I've constantly thought about my ideals and whether they're practical or whether or not I'll actually be able to use them effectively in my classroom. But don't let that overtake what got you interested in the first place. I have a poster on my wall that says, "Remember why you started," and I think I'm going to put that in my classroom um, because I just think it really is encouraging to know that the reasons what got you interested in the first place to be a teacher will really matter, and that'll be your encouragement to keep going. There are going to be challenges along the way, but again, I just kind of remind myself that I'm strong and resilient and that I've got this and that I've got lots of support at the ready to help me. And I'm not going to let my experience take away from my own ideas for my classroom because that's what really got me interested and excited in the first place. So hold on to your ideals, they matter. Because that's what got you interested in the first place, and that's what's going to make you go above and beyond when you're officially a teacher. When I say clean up from social media, you want to make it look presentable because there are some good chances that you've got faculty and maybe a principal or two, whether you're doing a school or when you're looking for a job, they might look up your social media. So untag from inappropriate photos, take some things down that may be controversial, and unlike anything that may cause someone and your students to assume the wrong thing about you, which is definitely what we don't want. You really want to protect yourself and your identity. Just go the extra mile on that. Part of you will now kind of be public and having some spotlight, especially when it deals with students and classrooms and whatnot. Um, it's very significant and it comes with a lot of responsibility and respect. Stay away from things that are political, don't like, or anything like that, or get into a debate with someone over any controversial topic. I try and stay away from all those things, or just react from them or comment from them. Um, I also recommend that if you follow any public groups on social media, make sure they're okay. Again, make sure they're not too controversial or that's really going to put you out there in the wrong way because you definitely don't want that. The last thing I highly recommend is that you should build relationships with students because none of this is going to even matter if you don't get to know the students in the classroom that you are learning from. Um, take an interest in students, learn what they like, what gets them engaged, build trust with them, and just get them excited to learn. Make sure the lessons are engaging no matter the topic, and make sure to focus on the entire child, not just academically. Thank you so much for watching, guys. I do have that free resource down below if you're interested. Um, I will also link other resources that you just may find useful as well. Stay safe, everyone, and see you all again soon. Bye.